Hello, good morning everyone. Good evening. It's evening in Perth, but I just said good morning. Maybe I felt like I was in America. The purpose of this live stream is to discuss something that brought something into my attention by a message I was sent by a lady. This beautiful lady commented on one of my reel and she said to me, Navee, I want his commitment. The relationship is okay. Hi everyone. But Jay, what are you needing here? Can you go to daddy, please? I'm live. What do you need from me?
No, his voice is gone again.
So this is the mute button.
Mute button.
Yeah, so if you want to increase the volume, you press here. This one.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies. My son is just here. So I was talking about, a lady sent me a message. She says, Navee, I have a relationship with a man, though he hasn't given me a commitment. And then I receive a next message. She says, though he's not that cool. Okay. I send love to this woman because I was also that woman 5 years ago. Now, the cognitive dissonance here is that you are in a relationship with a man. You also want commitment from him, but you also think that he's not that big gun. Ladies, I will answer your questions. I just want to go with what I want to share with you today. And this is so common among women that we want someone, we want a commitment, we want a ring from him, but we also judge him because he's imperfect. Now, if you think that somebody is not a big gun, how can you be in love with that person? I believe that my husband is the most amazing man on the planet. Yes. And that's why I married him. Hello, Hina. So, now here are two things. One is, all men are imperfect. So do we. Yes, my husband also thinks I am the most amazing woman on the planet. But am I perfect? No. Is he perfect? No. And then we still choose to love each other because we have attraction, we have connection, and we are committed to this relationship. Because we believe that we both are married to the best people on the planet. On the other side, we judge men because we judge ourselves harshly. If this lady thinks that, oh, my man is not a big gun. Okay, then you believe that you are also not a big gun. And why should he give you your commitment? And I totally acknowledge that women have been mistreated by men in the past and still being mistreated by men. But we are not talking about those men. We're not talking about women haters or men who abuse women or who mistreat women. We're not talking about those men. We are talking about healthy, mature men. We're talking about men who we choose to have a relationship. If you are in a relationship with the man you don't like, either you need to get out of that relationship or you need to actually understand, are you judging him? Or you just basically, you don't love yourself and that's why it's hard for you to love that man. This is the question you need to ask yourself. And full disclosure, with my ex-husband or other men in my life, I never really accepted them. And that's why they didn't accept me. So if your man you are in a relationship with is not giving you what you want, there is so much to uncover in that, and there is things that are related to you. Thank you. Some of your reel is so much helping me out, and right now this has cured a lot of my overthinking. I have stopped, and time energies have been with me. I not chase, so okay. I'm happy to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. And thank you for sharing this. Thank you so much. If you can send me that message in an inbox, what you wrote here, it'll be very helpful because I can use that as a testimonial. If you want, I would not share your name. And I'm so glad that my content has been helpful. And that's why I want you to share my reels so every woman who needs to hear this, who wants to change her love life, she gets to change it. And honestly, I can't do it by myself. I need all of your support. All my 6,000 people, almost 7,000, my followers, I need your support. And even if each one of you gives one share to one of my reels, there are so many women that you can help through me. Let's come back to the topic. So, ladies, I want you to really understand when you before you reject a man, if man is making you unsafe, send him home. Any man who makes you feel unsafe and disrespects you, send him home in 1 minute. I don't want you to date those men. But at the same time, a man who respects you, a man who makes you feel safe, regardless of how much educated he is, what he earns, what he looks like, I want you to give him the chance. Yes. Look, love is not about being perfect and having this perfect jawline, which I don't have, neither my husband. It's not about that. It's about being able to connect with each other. And women who judge men, if you don't like somebody, it's okay not to like someone. I never felt attracted towards men who are not tall. Anybody who is less taller than 5'10", that is not my man. This is one non-negotiable I had when I was dating, that I like tall men. And it took me some time to discover that why I like tall men, because I like to be taken care of. I like to be protected. Like, it makes me feel so good when my husband puts his both arms around me when we are in crowd and he wants to protect me. I love that. And that's why I was always attracted to tall men. But at the same time, I do feel like smart, successful, independent women like you, like me, are too focused on superficial things and judging men. And when you judge men, you cannot expect for them to like you, to love you. No, they would not. Because even if you don't say it, she said to me, but I know that man who is very sensitive in his own ways, men are not sensitive like us. They are very sensitive in different way. They catch on your vibe. If you judge a man, if you put him down, he knows it. And that's why he's not committing to you. And nor he should. Yes, he should not commit to any woman who doesn't respect him. And honestly, I feel that any man should not commit to any woman who he doesn't respect, who he doesn't feel respected. So it's really important that anytime you choose to date a man, it might take a little bit of time for you to really see him and get to know him. That's completely fine. But if you are in a relationship with a man and you don't respect him, get out of there, girl. Because if you can't respect a man, you won't be able to love him. But we don't know this. We think that, okay, if I do more for him, that is respect. No, respect looks like that you accept him as he is. That is respect. You don't judge him for how he brushes his teeth, how he eats, how he spills food on himself, or how he ties his shoes, what sort of clothes he wears. These all are superficial things. And I know that women judge this. I was also one of them who used to do that. But that, where it got me, it put me into an abusive relationship. So ladies, stop judging men. Start loving healthy men. Even though you are single, any man who helps you, who treats you well, show appreciation. Acknowledge that. We cannot create a better world by hating men for who they are. No, we cannot. We can learn. We can learn the skills to have better relationship. We can learn to date better men and identify better men and fall in deeply in love with men who are good. And for that, we need to do some deep work. We need to shed our programming. We need to understand how men and women think differently, how they fall in love differently. And this is what all I teach inside my containers. So if you are someone who is ready for deep, long-lasting love and ready to take some serious, kick-ass action, ready to put herself first, then I invite you to like this video, share it. You can save it too if you want to listen to it again. Yeah, because I always get gold out of my mouth. So save it. Share it with a girlfriend and send me a message, devotion, and I will show you the way to create the love you want to create, to fall in deeply love with yourself and also attract a man who would love you for who you are. And I do it in a very tangible way. I use ACC love formula and I use high value code of dating to teach you, to help you attract the man you want. And also ladies who are in relationship, you can transform your relationship. Actually, you can create that long lasting passion in your relationship by just using some tools that are very easy to use. And I am the person who walk her talk. I don't just talk the talk. I walk my talk because I've created an amazing marriage, an amazing relationship with my husband, and I love him to the bits and he loves me so much. I know this work. I've done this. I have been divorced. I discovered this work. And I'm the perfect person to help you because I have been in your shoes. I've cried, I've been ghosted. I've been almost killed in love. And I still believe in love. And I still believe in healthy men. So have a great Sunday. I'm going to do some more recording because emotional intimacy with men we are launching. This course is for women who want to create more love in their relationships. We're launching it almost midnight, so I have last recording to do, and I send you love and only one request before I go. If you want me to produce more content like this, and as you have always told me that how helpful my work is, I want you to share my videos, share my reels with people, like it, comment it, so Instagram brings it to every woman who needs to hear me. And I know you're going to do it. Bye, and I love you. It's okay. Even if you're perfect, it gave you some goosebumps. Don't judge yourself. Now you have new awareness. Use that. Bye-bye.